to this Sunday's exciting Once Upon a Time season finale with the show's evil queen herself. Lana Parria is here. She has a court of evil regals.
Yes.
Here as well.
Yes, you do. Now, you know the finale is this Sunday, right? Y'all aware of it? Okay. Now, yeah, I understand there's this crazy love triangle now that's going on, right? Between what, Robin Hood and the Wicked Witch of the West? Yes. Yes.
And then me.
And then you. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So what's going on there with this triangle?
Oh gosh, it's so complicated because Zelina, my evil sister, wicked sister, she disguised herself as Marian, who was Robin Hood's first wife.
Right.
It's very complicated. Anyhow, she's pregnant, and that has complicated things for Regina and their relationship, or her relationship with Robin. So what we learned in last Sunday's episode is that Regina made herself barren back in Fairy Tale Land. So knowing that her sister is now pregnant with her true love's baby.
Oh, it must make you so mad.
It's a double whammy.
Yeah.
So it's heartbreaking for Regina.
Well, let's take a look because in this clip that we have here, the villains are becoming the heroes and things are flipped around, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's in the finale.
All right, and this is you going up against an evil, this is so weird to say this, an evil Snow White.
Oh.
An evil Snow. Evil Snow.
Okay.
Here we go, evil Snow.
Perhaps you should ask her about the boy.
So you do have a brain somewhere in that pretty head.
Where's the boy?
Where is...
When does this end, Snow? This blood feud, when does it stop?
When I've killed you and every one of your followers.
You lost one happy ending. And I'm sorry for that, but all this killing will only bring more hatred into your life, and all you'll be left with is a hole in your heart. And no hope of ever finding true happiness.
You know nothing of my happiness.
Wow. That is so unlike you.
I know.
Wow.
Like, who is that
Who's
character?
that person? But I understand that some dedicated fans have already seen the finale. So how is that possible?
Yes, well, they've seen bits and pieces of it because we film in Steveston, Richmond in Vancouver, and it's our exterior Storybook. So we have fans that show up, anywhere from 100 to 300 people that show up every time we're filming there. So it's like outdoor theater, and they've seen bits and pieces of our finale.
Sure.
Okay.
Did they see the fireball that came from her hand?
Of course they did.
Yeah, of course, because we're going to do that later in Act 6. We're going to show you how you can do that. It's our DIY version.
Absolutely.
It must be a ball shooting this kind of show.
Oh, it's so much fun. I get to play so many different characters.
Right?
Yeah.
Is it? Does it get confusing for you to?
Not really.
No?
I'm pretty good at keeping everything kind of
Do you
in
like
order. Yeah.
play good or evil the best?
Look at
I
it.
love both.
Both?
I love both. And
nose.
there are...
We have some questions from our audience.
We
right?
do.
We do? Do we have our first?
Yes.
Yes. What's your name?
Hi.
First,
What's
who
your
are
name?
My name's Brianne Hardwick.
you? What's your
Okay.
question?
Okay, my
What is
question
your,
is...
can I just stand,
Yes,
have you
stand
stand up? Is that all right? Everything on your lap falls? That's okay. It's fine. Watch the phone. Okay.
Okay.
And you're from where? I'm sorry?
I live in Los Angeles.
You live in LA, okay.
I do. So besides the Evil Queen, you play many other characters in Once Upon a Time. Which character is your favorite but most fun to play?
Oh, gosh, that's really tough because they're all so incredible. But I would say the Evil Queen is probably my favorite. And just because that's how I started playing on the show to begin with, was playing the Evil Queen. So I love her. And Ursula was a ton of fun because she's my favorite villain, and I was so honored to play her.
She's my favorite too.
Can you follow up? Because I've asked this of several people when they're playing an evil character. They don't play evil because the person doesn't really think they're evil.
Right.
Is that
Right,
Is she
that is
perceive
true.
her? So as you're playing, I mean, do you?
Yes and no. I don't think she saw herself as being evil in the beginning, but then with all the labeling, I think she decided, fine, I'm going to take it on.
Oh.
You're bitter.
If everyone thinks I'm evil, then I'm just going to
sure.
own it and
Okay.
be evil.
Evil. Okay.
We have another question in the front. Yes. What's your name?
Stacia.
Stacia, and Stacia, you're from where?
Yucaipa, California.
Yucaipa, well, welcome.
Like Inland Empire.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Your question.
in real life, you've found your happily ever after with your husband, Fred.
Yes.
So, how will you guys be spending your anniversary this coming summer?
Good question. I am surprising my husband, and we are going to Chicago.
Well, now it's not a surprise.
Well, he's not going to watch it.
Oh, look, we're going to Chicago because it is the 50th anniversary of the Grateful Dead, and not many people know this about me, but I'm a deadhead.
Deadhead, yes.
I know.
You are a
I was
deadhead.
a total hippie with tie-dyed, and I was looking for a picture to show all of you, and I couldn't find one. My mom was up till 2 in the morning looking for one. And but I was a deadhead, and so we're going to the Saturday and Sunday night performance in Chicago.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
And by the way, what number are you celebrating?
It's our first year, but we've been together almost 4 years.
Sure.
But it'll be our first year anniversary,
And
being
to think
married.
Deadhead has been around 50 years
Yeah.
being
No, and
together.
I know.
That's got to be special.
be exciting.
moment for you
Well,
guys.
Jerry died back in, I think, 96. But,
Yeah, but still, but with just the band
yeah, but
itself
it's
has
still, I think this is their last show.
been- Yeah.
So I don't want to miss it. And I haven't been to a concert, well, one of their concerts in probably 20 years.